Hello everyone, welcome to Zoom in Data. In this DP 600 course, you'll learn Microsoft Fabric from an analytics engineer's perspective, focusing on data modeling, DAX, performance optimization, governance, and building end-to-end analytics solutions. This series is designed to help you prepare for the interview while gaining practical, real-world skills. At Zoom in Data, we simplify complex data concepts through clear, structured learning to help you grow faster in your data career. Microsoft Fabric exam questions often present practical business scenarios instead of asking only direct definitions. These scenarios test whether you can select the right Fabric workload, feature, security method, or architecture. Understanding the requirement, constraints, and expected outcome is more important than memorizing individual features. Scenario-based preparation helps you apply Fabric concepts to realistic data engineering, analytics, governance, and reporting problems. A common exam scenario asks you to select between workloads such as data factory, data engineering, data warehouse, real-time intelligence, and Power BI. The correct choice depends on whether the requirement focuses on ingestion, transformation, engineering, SQL analytics, real-time data, or reporting. Data factory is commonly associated with orchestration and data movement, while data engineering focuses heavily on Spark-based processing. Understanding the primary purpose of each workload helps. Exam scenarios may ask whether a lakehouse or warehouse is more appropriate for a particular analytical workload. Lakehouse is suitable when organizations need flexible storage for structured and semi-structured data with data engineering capabilities. Warehouse is suitable for structured relational analytics and SQL-focused business reporting requirements. The decision should consider data type, query patterns, transformation requirements, and the skills of the users. Power BI scenarios may require choosing between import, direct query, or a composite model. Import mode provides fast in-memory analytical performance, but requires data to be loaded and refreshed. Direct query keeps queries against the source system and can be useful when source-level freshness or scale requirements are important. Composite models can combine different storage modes when a solution needs both flexibility and performance. Exam questions may describe requirements for scheduled ingestion, data cleansing, transformation, and orchestration. Pipelines are useful when multiple activities need to be coordinated through a controlled workflow. Data flows Gen 2 and Power Query are useful for low-code data transformation and preparation scenarios. The correct solution depends on data sources, transformation complexity, scheduling requirements, and whether orchestration is required. Scenario-based questions may ask how raw data should be organized and progressively refined. The bronze layer generally contains raw or minimally processed data from source systems. The silver layer contains cleaned, validated, and standardized data, while gold contains business-ready analytical data. Medallion architecture improves organization, data quality, traceability, and reuse across analytical workloads. Exam questions may describe calculations that need to respond dynamically to filters and user selections. Measures are generally appropriate when calculations need to be evaluated dynamically within the filter context of a report. Calculated columns are evaluated during data refresh and store a value for each row in the table. Understanding row context, filter context, and calculate is essential for solving DAX-based scenario questions. Security scenarios may ask how access should be controlled for workspaces, reports, models, tables, columns, or rows. Workspace roles control access to workspace content, while row-level security can restrict data based on users or roles. Object-level security can protect supported model objects, such as specific tables or columns from selected users. Sensitivity labels, permissions, governance, and least privilege principles should be considered together when protecting sensitive data. Performance scenarios may describe slow reports, long refresh times, large models, or expensive queries. Performance Analyzer can help identify slow visuals and provide information about the operations contributing to report response time. Model optimization techniques include removing unnecessary columns, reducing cardinality, optimizing relationships, and improving DAX. Query folding, incremental refresh, aggregations, and appropriate storage modes can also improve performance. First, identify the main requirement, such as performance, security, transformation, storage, reporting, or governance. Then identify the constraints, including data size, latency, freshness, user access, development effort, and maintenance requirements. Eliminate options that solve a different problem or violate an important requirement in the scenario. Finally, choose the solution that satisfies the greatest number of stated requirements with the least unnecessary complexity. Microsoft Fabric scenario questions test practical decision-making across architecture, ingestion, transformation, modeling, reporting, performance, security, and governance. The key is to understand what each Fabric component is designed to solve and recognize the clues in the scenario. Focus on requirements such as scale, performance, data freshness, security, usability, and operational complexity when comparing options. Practicing realistic scenarios helps build the confidence needed. Thank you for watching this video. Stay connected and contact Zoomin Data for more content on Microsoft Fabric and DP600. At Zoomin Data, we focus on clear, practical learning to build job-ready data skills. Follow Zoomin Data for the full series and more insights.